And then it's it must be clear that these people are called to an apostolic ministry. There must be something in them that they can go and work with church planters. Yesterday we talked about it. It's not always that they have the main topic on the church planting or apostolic, but they have to live with such people, because they are also shepherds people. They have a shepherd gift. They can't work with church planters because they always slashed, and this is not good for everyone in this family. So it's not the goal to have in the family the whole fivefold ministry. If possible, it's good, but sometimes these people, they have really to have the calling to go to pioneer situations, and because this is not the normal situation. And if they have, a prophet can go, if a teacher has this, he can go, if a shepherd or pastor, he can also join such an apostolic family, because the gifts are needed. It's, yeah.
Always there are fights between pastors and church planters? Can you repeat the question too after?
Yeah. So if there are fights between the church planters and the pastors, not always. But there are different personalities and different giftings, because if you have an evangelist and a shepherd, the evangelist always says, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out. And the shepherd, no, let's go in, we have to work inside and so. And then this causes problems sometimes.
But we should go over them.
Right. Yes. So we have to work, and then, but this is the training we need. This is this complementive thing. And we have to say, yes, I need this. Yes. But for some of shepherds, it's too much, so they can't, it's too much, so it stresses them too much, and also it stresses the church planters too much. So it's better to not to be in such a church planting team, but to work in the apostolic sphere or in a house congregation, and to be involved in the pioneer movement. So there is a lot of place for ministries. But for me, in my experience is that if the people are not called from God in the church planting team, it causes problem. I always ask them, what did God spoke to you? And then I pray also, and if God talks to me or to the team, to the family, then we can see, yes, it is like this, it's okay. And then we go by faith and not only by knowing each other and telling anything. So at least 3 unities. Then the whole family has to learn how to live as a family, this apostolic family. And this is also one of the topics that is really needed. You have to have a time where you can talk a lot about values, about how to meet each other. Because if you are an apostolic family, so now it's okay, and you have no meeting, you are not a family. Because a family meets. This is normal. So you come together, and then you can do different things. I would say, I told you to eat each other. It's very good. Because you learn each other. You see the children. You see all the other people. And then to have fun. Because you need fun. Normally, apostolic called people are very busy, and they have not a lot of fun, but they need to have funny actions and things together. There you come together and you live as a family. The ones of you who have children, you know what it means to play with your children on the beach, or to play football together. Or this is necessary to build up good relationships. And then the second thing is to have a clear vision. And I think this is one of the main points. The vision of church planting is clear for everyone. But what is this congregation? How does this congregation function? Which are the values? What is our group we want to reach out? Is it here? You have different culture in this country. If it's only one of this culture, or is it only Swiss people? Or is it another nation? Is it? You have more possibilities, and then you can also say, yes, perhaps we are more called because we are a younger in the age, younger team. In the we have Durchschnitt in the average, so we reach out to younger people or to families, and there you have to talk together. Which is your target field, or where do you really go out? This can also be geographically. I call this an apostolic sphere. You know, it's a region or an area. And you say, I'm called, I feel a burden for this city, for Tel Aviv. So you look for people who will plant churches in Tel Aviv. Because if they have another area on their heart, it's not good to, it's not easy to work together, because you have always to look how to go. So, and it's not easy to build a real good family for yourself. And so this can be geographically, and then you can say, let's do here church planting with the people that God gave us. This is also possible. But this you have to discuss in the team. And then the other values are also, you have to discuss about values. How do we live family? What is important for us? What are the needs of everyone? And these are different needs, or also wishes or desires to live. So you have to speak with each other. And one of the I think this is all of families' values. When do we meet to eat together? It's in the morning or it's in the evening? Where? Who is preparing the food? So all this little stuff, this is necessary to talk, because in the little things, conflicts come up, not in the big things. In the little things, and if the same person always has to prepare the food for the group, it's not so fun. But we are very blessed in our team. We have one lady, she loves to cook. So in every meeting we have, she said, oh, I want to do this really. And it's a very blessing for us, so yeah. Sometimes it's hard for her not to cook. We have to release her and say, oh, you are not only here to cook. So, but you see, there are different gifts, different needs, different wishes, desires. So you have to talk about how to live family. Do you have a prayer meeting? Do you have a family has fun, a spiritual thing? So they read the word together, they share each other's life, they pray for one another, they pray for the area. When do you, which part? And this you have to organize like a family. It's like if you have your own family, you have to organize the week. So you know on Saturday, a schedule or whatever, you have to plan it.